So,
And is there a
yeah.
playbook?
So it's not even a matter of should, because it, they don't really have choices. What happens in times like this is, as you said, budgets get slashed. Every budget, every function inside a company, their budgets are getting slashed, and the functional leaders and the business leaders are just trying to breathe with their with their um, with their much lower budgets. As a result, whereas in the world of technology, having been on that side of it, whereas oftentimes you are making a number of different investments, some of which are for the long-term health and hygiene of the company, and some of which are for short-term paybacks. And you're doing both typically. In this world, all you're doing are investments that have short-term paybacks.
Mm.
And let me be very specific. If it doesn't pay back this year, it's probably not going to get done.
Right.
Because people have new budgets now, and if they find some software that allows them to have lower cost, to take out cost this year, they will pursue it. If not, they're going to have a very hard time doing it.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, we watched our finance team. Obviously we run a very tight ship, but this is a very different situation. So within 72
Yep.
hours, we refactored things. We looked and re-scrutinized areas of the budget in order to do exactly what you say, Gary. Just ensure we're as cost effective as possible. So yeah,
That's
it's
right.
very real. This is this is
Yep.
the new world order.
It's a new world order. Hopefully, not for very long.
Right. And this is true. On that subject, we're also looking at ways, like, let me give you an example. It's like vendor consolidation. It's a thing. I don't want to have, like, our IT folks, our own 2-person IT team does not want to have 6 different types of products when they can look for a single solution. And perhaps they're missing, some of the features, but the cost differential just does not justify having 6 different tools when you can find one platform that can do things. So
When
that's the method we're
you have
going through.
multiple tools, you need multiple people to manage them. When you have a single
Right.
tool, and so the overall costs are lower if you can consolidate around one solution for many
That's
of
right.
the feature functionality that you need, for
It's
sure.
really, what we really were awoken to is, in a situation like that, we'll pick on the 6 different tool scenario. But that you're correct. It's 6 different operating experiences. It's 6 different conversations with vendors, and it's 6 different negotiations with those vendors that
Yep.
puts weight on our finance team
Yep.
in order to get their job done.
Yep.
The impacts, are not just the features. It is the totality of how the software kind of presents itself across an organization. So for our listeners out there, our tactic, this is what we're doing. That's our playbook. We're getting very, we're eyeballing everything to look at how can we consolidate.
I would add one last thing.
Hmm.
It's extremely rare that I run into software companies like JumpCloud where the customers love the product as much as they do.
We're fortunate. It's true. We've got a ton of work to do, as you know, Gary. But I think that we have a group of folks that are getting their jobs done effectively. The messages, again, we're speaking at a time during this global crisis. The messages that have come back saying, we just deployed,
Yep.
450 employees to their home offices, and we couldn't have done it without you. I mean,
Right.
I'm not here backpatting our company, but
Right.
it just shows it's a very sobering moment of,
Yep.
whoa, this product just helped
It matters.
that company do that, and it matters. You're absolutely right.
Matters.
I appreciate
And
that.
I've seen 2 of those as recently as today, so I'm with you.
Yeah, I know
Totally with
we're
you.
sharing them with our board syndicate, and we're just as proud. With that, Mr. Reiner, I am going to dispatch you back to your wonderful family. Please keep them healthy and safe. And
Thank you,
I
Greg.
just
It's a
want to
delight
wish,
as always to talk to you.
Absolutely, my friend. Be
All
well,
right.
and we'll talk soon.
Again soon. Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.